Good evening. Sorry about that. It's a late one. I know. Yeah, right. Exactly. No, yeah, I thought, obviously, 2 days removed from playing, so I thought it was, a great chance to be able to come out here and execute some of the stuff for Seattle, and obviously getting ready to play these guys. They fly around. They're really fun to watch on tape. They got a great scheme. You can tell they're really well coached. So another great challenge for us this week.
What's the biggest thing that you see from their pass rush specifically?
Yeah, they got a lot of good talent, a lot of guys that I know, a couple guys that I know from SC. So obviously you got Leonard Williams and Chenna are the guys that I'm talking about. But yeah, just a very talented group, and that obviously pops out on tape. Talented linebackers, talented in the back end. I mean, a really good defense, and again, like I said, just really looking forward to the opportunity.
So how is Josh McCown different as a coach than he was as a player or friend?
Sure. Yeah. The only difference is I'm not hanging out with him as much as I did when he was a player. But no, other than that, man, Josh he's been great. Just the way that even when I first got here in OTA is the way that we've been able to kind of learn the system together and talk about the system and just growing in it at the same time has been it's been a great journey so far, and he's been a great coach, to be able to lean on in situations where things aren't necessarily going my way, and he's also there when things are getting good, just to remind me of kind of my fundamentals and what I got to do to continue to play good quarterback play.
You sense he's drawing just from being a player, or do you think there's also a sort of separate coaching skills that he's learning and employing?
Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think he does a great job of kind of being a coach, but also speaking from experience as well. And we're talking about you, by the way. It's great.
Why he came back.
Yeah, exactly. He couldn't wait.
He left that to record all your.
I know.
About 7 years ago, I now I got to be professional.
Yeah. No, man. Things are good. Yeah.
When it comes to Kevin O'Connell, he's getting some conversation about Coach of the Year, things like that. Aaron Jones was talking about how he's kind of facilitated a selfless type of attitude to this team. I guess how have you seen him help you guys in terms of like a team bonding and together throughout the year?
Yeah, I mean, throughout the year, it's to be honest, it's tough. I mean, we're in here all the time together. It just kind of happens naturally. But during the off season, I mean, we had so many great events that he really spearheaded for us to be able to get to know one another, and like the barbecue outing and some of the different events that we did as a team during the off season. So those are always really fun. And yeah, he just has a really good outlook in terms of what we got to do on the field and what we got to do off the field to continue to have success and just go 1-0 that this week.
What was the barbecue outing?
We just did a little cookout thing. It was like every single position group had to cook something different, and we had certain judges, and KO was part of that judge group that was able to judge the food and rank the food, and the tight ends ended up winning. And you can talk to the tight ends about that, specifically Johnny Munt, who did a pretty good ribeye, I will say. But quarterbacks made some pretty good wings. So I didn't help whatsoever. But I was tasting some of the wings and helping him with that. But that was about all I did in terms of helping Nick.
How does stuff like that help you? I mean, you're coming from a new place, you don't know you guys all that well personally. Like, how much did that help you kind of assimilate here?
Yeah, it's great. Anytime you can get to know the guys off the field, that really does help you on the field to be able to have success. But yeah, it's always great to do stuff like that.
Sam, what has Brian O'Neill meant to you? Obviously on the field, but
Yeah.
also off the field this year.
Yeah, Brian's been great. He was one of the first guys that reached out to me once I signed here, and yeah, he's just a great leader for our team. He's very good at reading the room in terms of he's serious when he needs to be, but joking around and all that stuff in the locker room, and he knows when to do that as well. So, no, Brian's a great dude, and for him to battle the way he did this past weekend was pretty special to see. And I know he'll be fired up and ready to go this Sunday.
His leadership, is that something you noticed right away, or as soon as he got here?
Yeah, for sure. Just like I said, the way that he reached out to me, and then, just the way that he talks to the group whenever he gets a chance.
Sam, what's it like to know that just with the last 3 games, you've got 12 wins, you've done the body work to put yourself in a spot to not only win the division, but get a win. So just what's it like to know that you're in that spot right now?
Yeah, it's obviously we know what kind of team we have, but we just got to continue to take it 1 week at a time. That's what we've done to put ourselves in this position. So we're just going to continue to do that.
Sam, you mentioned Leonard. What do you think of his touchdown?
Yeah, it was fun. Fun to watch him rumble down the field and score. But it's I'm looking forward to seeing him. Awesome, guys. Appreciate it.